Dear students, Namaskar. Myself S.K. Rajput. Today we will learn the chemical properties of some metals. When some metals react with acid, base or any compound, then some new other compound are formed. To know the formula of other compound, we should be know meaning of and formula of some radicals. So there are some radicals, acidic, basic radicals. Quickly I am revising before the starting topic. These are some basic radical and acidic radical. Basic radicals having plus charge, acidic radical having minus charge. The plus 1 valency, these are minus 1 valency, plus 2, minus 2, plus 3, minus 3. I am speedily repeating the name: lithium, sodium, potassium, silver, ammonium, Cu plus 1, this is called cupric, Hg plus, this is called mercuric, methyl plus 2 valencies radicals are beryllium, this is barium, Ba barium, Be beryllium, magnesium, cobalt, calcium, nickel. This Cu2 plus called cupric, Cu1 plus called cuprous. This is Mn2 plus called magnus. Similarly, mercury 1 plus mercurous, Hg2 plus mercury. This is zinc. Iron have 2 valencies, ferrous and ferric. Ferrous Fe2 valency and ferric Fe3 valency. This is lead. Lead also have 2 form, Pb4 and Pb2. Pb2 is called plumbous, this is called plumbic. Plus 3 valencies are elements are aluminium, chromium and iron. Some elements have 4 valency, just like magnus, magnetic 4 valency, Pb, plumbous, carbon and silicon. They also have 4 valency. Some acidic radical means radicals with minus sign are fluoride, chloride, bromide, iodide, hydroxide, bicarbonate, HCO minus, this is called formate, nitrite, NO2 nitrite, NO3 nitrate. This is acetate, minus 2 valence radicals, carbonate, oxide. There are 3 different radicals of sulfur having same valency: single sulfur, sulfide, sulfide. This SO4 is called sulfate. C2O4 called oxalate, Cr2O721, this is called dichromate. In this radical there are 2 chromium, so di and chromate. And last, some radicals have minus 3 valencies, like single nitrogen with 3 valencies called nitride, BO3 3 minus borate. And just similar to sulfur, phosphorus also have 3 different radicals having same valency minus 3. Single P is called phosphide, this is phosphide, this is phosphate. Now ready with reactions of some metals. So we are using, they are a metal, simple metal. Suppose this is sodium metal. When sodium react with oxygen, it form NaO. The valency of oxygen is 2, so we write here 2. This is sodium oxide. If sodium react with water, this is very important reaction. Sodium very fastly react with moisture, otherwise water, form NaOH, sodium hydroxide, along with hydrogen gas, also heat. This heat is sufficient to burn hydrogen. Hydrogen easily catches fire in presence of oxygen and form water with pop sound. Generally in exam ask a gas burn with pop sound. This gas is hydrogen gas. It liberates during reaction of sodium with water. So we kept sodium in kerosene. This NaOH is base, alkaline. If we are passing chlorine gas inside NaOH, then 3 compounds are formed: NaCl, NaClO along with H2O. This solution is called bleaching solution. If you replace sodium by calcium, you know the valency of calcium is 2. If we replace sodium by calcium, then calcium, 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 calcium. Here calcium 2 valency. Here we form calcium chloride. This is calcium whole 2 and water. This compound actually exists in solid state, so called bleaching powder. In exam, they ask what is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is the mixture of these compounds in which when chlorine gas is passed in calcium hydroxide, this is called lime water. Then these 3 compounds are formed. This mixture is called bleaching powder. It is just photocopy reaction of similar with sodium. So if we are taking sodium, then NaOH, sodium hydroxide is formed. If with sodium hydroxide we are passing HCl gas, you know this is base, this is acid. When base and acid react together, then salt is formed, NaCl salt along with water. This reaction is called neutralization reaction. The definition of neutralization is when base react with acid, then salt along with water is formed. If we are adding some drop of phenolphthalein and NaOH, the pink color appear. By adding HCl, pink color disappear due to formation of NaCl with water. You know, the solution of NaCl in water is called brine. If we pass current, electricity, then electrolysis takes place of this solution, and after electrolysis there are 3 different very important compounds are formed. First is NaOH, second is H2 gas, and the last and most important is Cl gas. These 3 compounds are formed. You know, NaOH is base. This NaOH is used in the formation of GPS box. GPS box is a trick for remembering the uses of NaOH. G means in glass industry, in paper industry, in soap industry. Also box means borax. Borax is a compound. You know in Hindi, borax is called sohaga. Sohaga means a compound, a powder which is used to join ornaments of gold. H2. H2 is very important gas. This gas used as a fuel, formation of acid, formation of ammonia. Also we can form vegetable oil to vegetable ghee by the help of hydrogen in the case of reaction hydrogenation. Chlorine is important gas. Chlorine gas used as a disinfectant. Formation of PBC, polyvinyl chloride. Formation of freon. You know freon. Freon is CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. And so many compounds are formed by chlorine. Next, if we react silver nitrate, the important reason, silver nitrate with sodium hydroxide, both are in aqueous solution. This is solution, this is solution. We know this is salt of metal, this is another salt of metal. This sodium is replaced by silver and form AgCl. AgCl is silver chloride compound, and after the reaction sodium nitrate is removed. Focus on this compound AgCl. AgCl is white colored compound, white color. So this is white PPT, precipitate, means it is formed in solid and precipitate, settle down. So actually in this reaction sodium is replaced by silver. So this is called double displacement, DD, double displacement reaction, means sodium is replaced by silver and silver is replaced by sodium. This is double. In after this reaction means reaction of aqueous solution of AgNO3 and aqueous solution of NaCl. silver chloride form as a PPT. While when in any reaction, any precipitated form, this is also called precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction. If this silver chloride precipitate, we dissolve in ammonia, it dissolve in the form of complex. If this is PPT, we are removing the PPT, you filter and dry this PPT. Now AgCl is the solid and dry white PPT. If we put this AgCl in sunlight, this is sunlight, this AgCl easily decompose in presence of sunlight, it form Ag along with chlorine. This chlorine gas removed and Ag is formed. The color of Ag is grey. So actually in this reaction, AgCl is decomposing by the help of sunlight. So this is called photo decomposition reaction. Photo means light, and decomposition means the compound AgCl is breaking down into two other parts. So this reaction is used in photography, black and white photography. In black and white photography, we use AgCl. We can use AgBr, silver bromide, otherwise silver chloride. In presence of sunlight gives silver. This silver compound, silver metal, if we kept in air, then this silver easily react with sulfur present in atmosphere and form AgS. AgS means silver, Ag2S. The valency of sulfur is 2, Ag2S. This Ag2S silver sulfide form as a coating on surface of silver. This compound is black color compound. So after some time the ornament of silver become black due to formation of silver sulfide layer on surface of silver. This process is called corrosion. Next, in last we have reached on silver sulfide. This is Ag2S silver sulfide. You know, the least reactive means metals which are generally coin metals like silver, gold exist in form of sulfide, otherwise exist in native state. So generally silver form sulfide in also in ore form. Suppose this is the silver sulfide ore, just similar to Zn. Zn is also, if this is a compound, then called zinc sulfide. But if zinc sulfide with impurity obtained from mines, then this is called ore. In ore, there are so many impurities. This is called ore. Suppose. So when sulfur is present with metal in any ore, and we want to remove metal from this ore, a process we use, this process is called roasting. I am discussing about metallurgy, means we want to remove these metals from their sulfide ore. So roasting, in roasting process, ROASTING, roasting. Listen, roasting process, in roasting process R means retard. A big container is used for roasting. The big container is called retard. So roasting takes place in retard. O means oxygen. So means oxygen. The roasting process used in presence of oxygen. Next, oxygen, otherwise we can say in excess of air. S means sulfide. So the roasting process always takes place with sulfide. And T for temperature. In this process the high temperature is required. So when this sulfide ore we are heating with oxygen in retard with high temperature, then after the reaction ZnO along with SO2 is the gas, but zinc oxide, similar to this, after the reaction AgO, Ag2O and SO2. If we want to remove metal from this zinc oxide, otherwise silver oxide, we react this zinc oxide with carbon. Carbon is a good reducing agent. It can form CO and form zinc. Listen. Similar here, this zinc metal is used as a galvanization process. Galvanization means if we want to remove iron from, we want to protect iron from rusting. So this is iron. For protecting iron, we form a layer around the iron. This layer is of zinc because zinc is more reactive than iron. This process is called galvanization. Galvanization means layering of zinc around the surface of iron. Zinc is very important metal. Zinc can react with both acid as well as base. So the property of any metal to reacting acid and base, this property is called amphoteric property, and this metal is called amphoteric metal. Zinc is amphoteric metal because zinc can react with acid, form zinc chloride along with hydrogen gas. Zinc chloride along with hydrogen gas. Zinc also reacts with sodium, for sodium hydroxide, form Na2ZnO2. This is called sodium zincoid along with H2 gas. In both cases, hydrogen gas is liberated. This gas burn with puff sound. So this is the amphoteric nature of metal. In next video, we will discuss the property of anything, another new metal. So thank you for watching. Namaskar.